everyone, welcome to the blog. Today I've got a really cool recipe that I've been dying to try out, and it is rubbish bin deodorizing tablets. Now what they basically are is little odor absorbing tablets that you create using silicone molds like this, and you pop them in your rubbish bin and it absorbs all the odour. So I don't know if you're like our family, but ours tends to get a little bit stinky. We use a lot of fresh produce here. We are all about whole foods, and sometimes that means that things can get a little bit stinky because it's not just a packet that you just sort of, of dry food that you're popping in your bin. So I'm really excited to actually be making these and seeing that they do work. I'm 100% sure they will. The recipe is a few ingredients today, actually a little bit different to my usual recipes. I don't use 2 or 3 ingredients. We've got some baking soda or bicarb soda, depending on what you want to call it. We've got some distilled water, and we've got some essential oils and some vanilla extract. Now the vanilla extract and the essential oils are obviously for the actual nice giving smell. Baking soda is what's going to actually absorb the odour, and the distilled water is basically just to give it all a bit of a moisture to bring it all together. So let's get started. It is 1 cup of baking soda, and as you can see I decant mine because I use baking soda in so many recipes, and I find those boxes that they come in are just really awkward to get it out, so I just pop it in a little container like this, cut out the little symbol from the box so I know what it is, and it's much easier to use this way and get out rather than that crazy little box with a silly little opening. It's almost there. 1 cup. Put this in. I think that'll do for now. Here's a glass bowl if you can. I'm not a big fan of using plastic as much as I can. And then we're just going to pop everything else in. So this is a 1/4 cup of distilled water. If you don't have distilled water, just use boiled water that's been cooled, that's just fine as well. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of vanilla. It's very sticky, it's been spilt a few times. Where's my tablespoon? There she blows. I love these little shot glasses with all the measurements on there. I think I've mentioned them before in other ones. I got them from Wheel and Barrow if you are in Australia. There's a great little homeware store called Wheel and Barrow, and they're great for liquids. Sometimes when you use the actual measuring spoons, it can be a little bit tricky to get it all out. Now, with regard to the essential oils, actually, I'm going to do something a little bit different that may not apply to everyone out there. As far as purifying or any kind of essential oils that are great for deodorizing, you can use things like lemon, lavender, or any of the pines like white fir or perhaps cypress, or any of the pine kind of smelling essential oils are great for odour. But what I'm going to use for our personal family is the purifying blend from doTERRA. So if you do have a doTERRA account, please pop this on your next order because it's a fantastic blend. It does actually have a lot of the pines in there. If you've got a stinky kitchen, you can pop it in your diffuser and just bubble it away. And if you say you've had a fish meal or something, cook something really stinky like a curry or something, I'm telling you, it just gets rid of the smell immediately. It's an absolute powerhouse. So I'm actually going to put 20 drops of this in here. If you want to use different essential oils, you can put say 10 lemon, 10 lavender, or whatever the case may be. Go for. And then just mix it up with a wooden spoon. It should kind of go like a cookie dough kind of consistency. That's what we're going for. They will look a little bit brown because of the vanilla extract. Don't let that put you off, as long as it smells good. I'm just going to bring this a little bit closer to myself so I can make it a bit easier. If it looks too dry, just add some more baking soda. And if it's too wet, for whatever reason, sorry, I'm going to say that again. If it's too dry, add some more water. If it's too wet, add some more baking soda. That's what I meant to say. Sometimes I can't talk before I actually think, so I don't know if anyone else out there does that. I'm guilty of that all the time. Right, so this is the consistency. Actually, this has come out really, really well, actually. It's exactly the kind of consistency we want. Like cookie dough, basically. Beautiful. So it's got a firmness to it, but it's also sort of breaking apart as well. And all I'm going to do with this, guys, is I've just got a little teaspoon, and I'm just going to decant these into some silicone molds, as I said. Make sure when you do put them in, you really press them down nice and firm. But that's kind of what you want to do, is press it in nice and firm, like that. Do all the molds there, and then let it dry at least overnight, depending on what season you do this. We're in summer here in Perth at the moment, so I know if I leave these overnight to dry, they will be nice and hard in the morning. So that's what you want. Do not try and remove them while they're still wet, even the slightest bit of wetness or moisture, because it's just going to crumble and fall apart. You want them bone dry, and then you simply pop them out. Put 1 or 2 in your rubbish bin at the bottom. You can even put 1 in the rubbish bin bag if you want to, and then it just gets thrown out with the bin. But depending on how stinky and how big your bin is, there's probably at least 3 weeks worth of deodorising. So what I'll do is I'll make up a whole heap of these. I'll put them in just a nice container, nice glass container, to keep them under the sink for when we need them. And that's basically it, guys. So a nice fresh smelling rubbish bin for you, or trash can as I say in the Northern Hemisphere. I do hope you've enjoyed this recipe. I really can't wait to use these, because it's nothing better than, nothing worse I should say, than when you open up your bin and get hit in the face with these revolting smells. So this is going to fix that problem straight away. So enjoy. If you've got any questions, if you've got any recipe ideas you'd like me to try out, please contact me via the website. It's www.belindaray.com, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.